Danny Guselli, East Coast Radio.
Yesterday I had one of those days where you're just like, you know what, I'm so blessed. And it might sound slightly insignificant, but it was a big deal at the time. So me and the missus, we went shopping yesterday. We came home, we unpacked all the groceries and we filled the fridge and the freezer and the pantry. And we just looked at each other and out of nowhere we said, yo, we are so unbelievably blessed. And I think every different person has a different reality when it comes to being blessed, right? And then, out of nowhere, social media, I found this, a clip of Jimmy Carr.
I think rich is relative, right? I think there might be many rich people in here this evening. And here's how I define rich. If having more money wouldn't change what you do, then you're rich.
Don't you just love that? I'll play it again a little bit later so it can sink in. But it got me thinking, what is your personal version of a rich life?
Hi, Danny. I'm loving the show. It's me, Toby in Sherwood. Being blessed is what you have around you. It's not about greed and working for more money or to buy more items. It's just thank God that you're breathing, you have a bed to sleep in, a roof over your head, and that you're alive and you're working well. Toby in Sherwood.
Thanks for that, Tobile. Stallone says not having a big amount bank balance-wise, just being able to have food on the table every day and not having to think where the next meal is coming from, and teaching my kids respect and good morals of life. Gavin Moodley says, for me, it's having people around that love and care for you. What's the use of having all the luxury and being lonely? Then, contrary to all of this, John comes in and says, Danny, it's all about money. Anyone who doesn't say that, they're lying. Have enough money in your bank account to do what you want.
Hi, Danny. My definition of a rich life is waking up each day with the breath of fresh air in your lungs and not having to worry about the financial stress. Having a job, loving what you do, and knowing that that job provides for all your needs. Wants and desires are luxuries, and money cannot buy health. So a clean, good bill of health is what a rich life is.
Hi, Danny. It's Charmaine calling from Durban in Hillcrest. I agree that having a rich life means being blessed, being able to wake up each day and living day to day and having enough food and all that. But if you really, to me, a rich life would be having money, lots of money in the bank, where you can buy what you want, go on holiday when you want, never having to count the pennies. That is my version of a rich life. Thank you. Bye.
I think it's all about perspective, hey. Had this WhatsApp come in, and it just took me by surprise. It's like, hey, Danny, my definition of a rich life would be eating every single day of the week. Some days I only get to eat 5 days a week. And it's just, you got to try and think of everyone around you and what they're going through.
Hey, Danny, maybe I'm too late, but for me, what it means to have a rich life is to have a peace of mind. When you are okay mentally, I promise you, you feel like $1 million. Because you can have all the money, but if mentally you have struggles. Thank you. It's Noxie from Morningside.
Heard some of the answers, and I agree one does need enough to meet your needs, but you don't need a fat bank balance to have a rich life, because if you have interaction with other people on a positive level and enough to meet your basic needs but also to share with others. I love interacting with other people. I find it so interesting and uplifting to hear their stories, commiserate in the sad times, congratulate on the good times. That to me is a rich life.
Wise words. I love it.
I would like to have enough money to help other people that need it. I know a lot of people that need a bit here and there that would make their lives so much better, but I just don't have enough to help them with it. So if I had spare, I would need quite a bit spare to help the people I know that need it. And that would enrich my life and theirs.
Lovely. Hey, Danny, Miss H here, streaming from Gauteng. Love the show. Thanks, Miss H. My definition of being rich would be peace. How do I explain this? Knowing I go to bed every night with peace in my heart and soul too. In order for that to happen, I try change my mentality to it is what it is. I hope this makes sense. Thanks, Miss H.
Talent is optional, but fun is mandatory. Danny Guselli, weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. East Coast Radio.